Hey guys, Tamarki's here for the Mini Positive Trades with another video today. So, I'm not here to do any more of, well, actually, I'm not really here to do some Mini Power stuff, but right now, I'm actually going to do a little reaction video based on yesterday's blackout that happened last night. So, the blackout, it kind of affected Times Square. So, you know how at the night you'll see, Times Square pictures and everything, glowing up in the dark. But last night there wasn't any power because I think it was some sort of condensation fire or something. Someone blew out the power. So yeah. Now so I was searching this up a little bit. I was watching a little bit. I wanted to see a few videos. I didn't see all of it.
Tell us more about what's happening around the city tonight than those folks that were out there, either on the street, in the movie theaters, or perhaps on a train.
Alright, so I see some, it's not really all blacked out yet, but it seems like maybe people have candles or something, or maybe it's just a huge blackout.
Hillary Sams is on the phone with us right now. Hillary, this is Sandra Bookman and Joe Torres.
Hey,
Thanks
Hillary.
so much for talking to us.
This is a little bit too long. It's 5 minutes. Look, so my grandmother, she lives around 66th Street. I was watching the video. Hold on, I want to see if you can hear the announcement. Credit goes to NYCTA rail fan here because I'm just using his video for a little reaction. So you see that announcement up there? It's in the dark. This is 66th Street Lincoln Center, which you would never ever see a station like this unless it's abandoned or during this blackout or something. So listen to the announcement very closely. 'Alright, so it said 2 or 3 trains are running on a local track, or probably skipping the stations because of the power outage from Chambers Street to 72nd Street. I'm not sure why it would be 72nd Street instead of 96, but okay. So those switches at 72nd Street, they're a little bit weird. I'm not sure why they made it like that, but yeah. Again, credit goes to NYCTA rail fan. Three trains. In both directions. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention it was in both directions. Oh, I forgot to subscribe. I'm gonna subscribe to him. So I mostly watch his videos. Sometimes I just forgot to subscribe. I could have sworn I already was. Was this hold on.
Hi everyone, this is breaking news. Ongoing right now, there's a severe power outage in the New York City subway system.
I thought he was going to show the exact moment of that happening. Oops. This was 1 year ago, so that's how you know not to trust it. This was 13. Oh! Hold on. Oh, before blackout happens. I thought that was when the blackout just all of a sudden happened. I want to see the major stations that were affected. I'm not sure if 59th Street Columbus Circle was affected. I think this 59th Street Columbus Circle right here. It is. I heard that. Credit goes to Brothers FAM. Holy S. That's what they're saying. Now, imagine if I run out rail fan and then all of a sudden a power outage just happens from all the way from 34th Street to 72nd Street. That's what they said. So imagine Times Square. So imagine in Times Square the actual whole entire station was blacked out. That's New York City's busiest station, and that's New York City's busiest station. And if I'm not mistaken, probably the world's busiest subway station, which I highly doubt. But yeah. pretty sure that the trains were late. It went back on. I think the power went. No, it didn't. All right, so now just imagine. Wait, what was I about to say? I forgot what I was about to say. Uh, I think I was gonna say something about the outage. What was I gonna say? Forgot. Wow. Just imagine being in a situation like this. Like you're just trying to come back from work or something. I don't go to work. I will in the future. But just imagine trying to come back from work and then you get off at your station, like somewhere around 34th to 72nd Street, and then the whole entire subway tower is just lit out like that. That would be super duper creepy. Never experienced anything like that. I've never really seen like dark stations. Probably one of the darkest stations there is in the New York City subway, aka MTA, would be 7th Avenue on the B and Q trains. It probably is. Like sometimes in the back of the station, it just gets real dark. And maybe 155th Street on the A and C, even on the B and D. There's some quite dark stations, but not as dark as this. And the way it's daylight. Why is it daylight? Wasn't it actually nighttime when this happened? I'm gonna click on one more video I can see. This is 1 year ago. Blackout at 66th Street. Yeah, I just watched that one. That's where my grandmother lives, somewhere around 66th Street, Lincoln Center. Want to see this one? Is this Spanish? Look at this. I'm pretty sure that the train has power. They might be fine. The third rail, it's not really connected to Con Edison or like the lights and everything. I'm pretty sure that the third rail for the trains and the trains themselves, they were fine. If you went to the Transit Museum or something, and you just took out those trains from the Transit Museum, and then just like put them into service at 59th Street or something, it will be like a most likely chance that they will be like lit out because the R1s, like those old trains, they don't really use the electricity that R160s and these new trains use today. Look at this.
Power outages hit parts of Manhattan, sending subway stations, stores into darkness. Power outages were reported across Times Square, Upper West Side, and parts of Midtown early Saturday evening, sending train stations, movie theaters, and department stores into darkness. The MTA confirmed that power was out inside the 59th Street, Columbus Circle subway station shortly after 6:45 p.m. There's a power outage at the subway station on 59th. Anyone else having this problem? MTA, tweeted user Elizabeth Brennan, along with a picture. Strap Hangers said the 7th Avenue station too was pitch black.
Yeah, like think of that. This is 59th Street Columbus Circle. The 59th Street Columbus Circle is like one of the top 5 busiest stations. I think like one of the top 10. If I listen to top 10, it's 42nd Street, which is on number 1, obviously. Times Square 42nd Street, and Grand Central 42nd Street, that's number 2 because reason why that was mad busy too is because that's where the Metro North they stop at because that's where people gotta travel and everything. So people have to travel and everything. So yeah. Next is 34th Street, Penn Station on the 1, 2, and 3, because that's another travel station. Number 4 is 86th Street. I'm surprised how 86th Street on the 4, 5, 6 is actually a lot. Number 5 is 59th Street Columbus Circle. That's a local station for the 1 train, but it's an express station for the ABCD. So the lines that technically go through it, the 1, 2, 3, ABCD, the 2, 3 don't stop here unless the 2 that night at late light, and the 3 on like weekend construction things, But just imagine just being in a blackout like
Twitter
this.
user at SouthPassWeek posted a photograph of Times Square, which showed the lights that usually cover the crossroads of the World Square had gone out. Social media was abuzz Saturday evening about what looked to be a massive power outage across New York City, spanning from Manhattan to LaGuardia Airport in Queens.
How'd they get down the escalators? I want to know that. Were the escalators broken? I want to know if the escalators were broken.
Flights were delayed and terminals closed in the city's second largest airport. Meanwhile, the New York City subway was reportedly frozen as power and lights cut off around dusk in the Big Apple. The power outage marks 42 years to the day since the notorious blackout of 1977, which left millions in New York City without...
Wait, so the last blackout was in 1977? Hold on, I want to see the last blackout that there was. When was the last? Yeah, when was that? Yeah, it was 1977. Dang. So that means in like 40 years they have never had 42 years they never had a blackout till today. I find that surprising.
Power for almost 48 hours. The Metropolitan Transportation Authority said it is working with New York City energy company Edison to determine the root cause of the power failure. Several stations are currently without power and are being bypassed by all trains, MTA said in a statement. Iconic buildings such as Radio City Music...
Were more lights is going out? Look down there. Look down there. You saw that, right? I'm going to rewind one more time. Look right here.
In a statement. Iconic
you saw, right?
Such as Radio City Music Hall and much of the facade of the Times Square...
The A train is lit out and everything. I think that's actually a
Fox
scene.
News headquarters also went out, as well as 30 Rockefeller Plaza.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Just reacting to the New York City blackout that just happened in 2019. It happened last night, Saturday, from like 6:45 to 12 p.m. or something. I'm at 12 a.m. So, yep, that's it for this video. Later.